Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cool cats and kittens, elder dogs and puppies.
Okay, Jeremy.
Hey, I'm Jeremy Burton.
And I'm Ann Jones, and we're peer recovery specialists here at the Rappahannock Area Community Services Board. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about managing loneliness during the pandemic, and we've come up with 4 coping strategies for people in recovery during this strange time. The first is to establish a daily routine. This was very helpful for me in early recovery. I usually started my day by attending a recovery meeting. I would grab coffee with a friend after, and then I would walk to my part-time job, which was working in a nursing home, to assist the residents with activities. It was helpful to help another person to get outside of my head, and also the walking and exercise was helpful, but that routine really set the foundation for my recovery.
And after a daily routine, number 2 is help someone. Helping someone in need, especially someone who struggles the same way that I do, has been a foundation stone for my recovery. Plus, I've always heard it. I had to give it away to keep it. And it definitely helps me in times of need. And it helps me in other times as well, just to reach out and help the newcomer.
Absolutely. The other is receiving help. It's hard to receive help when you haven't been used to asking for it. I know that was my problem for a long time. Once I got in recovery, I realized how important it was to ask for help when I needed it. When you go to a recovery group, maybe get someone's number while you're there to chat with people before, after, just build a network. Super important.
Ooh, help. That could be a dirty 4-letter word, couldn't it?
It can definitely seem like it, yeah.
All right, number 4, gain strength in being alone. I just have to learn that in life, whether in recovery or somewhere else, that there's going to be times that I'm going to be alone. And I have to gain strength with my toolbox and using those tools to deal with being alone but not feeling lonely. Some of those tools that I learned in recovery were exercise, journaling, meditation and prayer, further education, take a class, listen to a podcast, research a topic, pick up a hobby I may have put down years ago after my active addiction. It's just been very important for me to learn different things to use. Now, during this time, for people who are introverted, this may not be too much of an adjustment with being alone, but for people like me that gain strength from being around other people and feeding off other people's energy, that this is very important to gain strength in being alone. We wanted to thank you for listening to our 4 ways of dealing with loneliness and recovery. We also wanted to thank the whole Rappahannock Area Community Service Board for being in the vanguard and in the trenches and really being out there to help the community. Wanted to also give a shout out to the convenience store clerk for making my coffee and my sandwich in the mornings. I also wanted to thank my favorite burrito place for making my favorite guac.
Okay, I think you've covered the whole town now. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you. We really appreciate you guys listening. Have a good day.
Stay connected.